What's up, everybody? Robbie here with Bald and the Bearded, joined along with
Jacob.
Jacob, how you been doing? Working a 70-hour work week. How you been doing?
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
You been doing good besides that?
No.
No?
I've been dying at work.
Yeah, you got 2 work weeks in one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, today is Sunday, March 24th. Happy Memorial Day. Or I hope you had a good Memorial Day by the time you've watched this. Not much has dropped in the world of nerdiness, but we have been playing a new game that has recently come out. I dusted off the old PS4 and decided to jump back in and see what goodies it has for me. I downloaded Predator. You've been playing Predator. Trevor, Hunter, and Susan have all been playing Predator. What are your thoughts on the game?
It's always weird to me when a company comes out of nowhere with a game,
Right.
And it's like right on release date. I really like it so far. I do feel like they could have, had time to brush things up a little better because the graphics are kind of old schoolish.
Not the greatest,
yeah, but it kind of gives me like a Counter-Strike feel almost.
Right,
when
yeah.
you're playing as the fire team.
Yeah, oh yeah. I could see it. I wish they would have upped the graphics, because obviously a PS4 can't handle,
Mm-hmm.
dang good
Well,
graphics.
obviously they had time to do it because they kept it so hush-hush,
Right, and I mean, I just think that their idea for this game was to be something nice and simple to put out there,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. This game is just 100% just simplicity. Not a lot going on with the game. You literally have 4 soldiers that are doing, I think, 3 missions, and then getting back to the evac area, which you hop on your get to the chopper, and while you're doing this, you have the Predator, not Jared Fogle from Subway, but an actual Predator from the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Donald Glover, good old
Ridley
movie,
Scott.
right? Which is cool because you can enter into the queue as the fire team, which takes... It's a lot quicker if you go to the fire team because everybody wants to play as a Predator, so you're usually waiting 7 minutes to get into a game to play as the Predator. But I will say the Predator is super fun to use. Well, what are some of your favorite things you've done with the Predator?
I like the net gun, obviously. That's pretty cool,
Yeah, I just
It's a
released
good
it.
disorienter.
Right.
I just unlocked the bow. I haven't had a chance to use that yet.
I have been, stuck to a tree because someone has shot me with a bow.
Really?
Obviously it didn't stick me to the tree, but I was by the tree and he impaled me. You just see a giant, and it's not a normal-sized bow. It's pretty much the
Pretty
size...
much like shooting spears.
Right. It's like a shovel just went through me. So it's 2 shots with that, I believe, is what it takes to kill somebody at full health. Obviously, with the net gun, with the bow, and different things like that, you are limited on ammo. I will say, you actually, when we played together, you were netted for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
How did that make you feel?
Helpless.
Yes, it does. It is so annoying. I found out that if you're running and pressing square, it takes a lot longer, but if you just stand still and press square, you get out quicker.
Good to know.
But
a lot of times you can't do that.
But yeah, usually if you're netted, the Predator is coming
as soon as I
to
net somebody, I drop down and just
hack and slash.
HE double hockey stick,
Right. So typically you don't have enough time, so you got to kind of run to a safe place or run to where your teammates are, and all the time you're pressing it, but it's not really working. But if you can stop for just a second, obviously it's about 3 or 4 seconds worth of excessive button tapping, but you can get out of it pretty quick. I will say I have enjoyed the game. I did not think that with the simplicity of it that I was going to enjoy it, because obviously there's no campaign. There are unlockable stuff in the game, but something that I really wish that I could see, and I don't know if there is a way that I can, is I would like to see my stats. Like,
oh yeah,
I
haven't found them either.
How many Predator kills I've had, how many AI kills I've had, how many revives. Just some simple stuff to add to the game. And I know Fox Games, I believe, is who made this, or at least partnered with them. I wished that, or First Century Gaming, because there's no Fox anymore. It is all Disney. But I wish they would have added something like that. But what are some other stuff that you're enjoying from the Predator game?
I mean, it's a fun game. I've enjoyed it.
For me, it's just having another multiplayer game to play.
That's a good thing.
Apex is on both systems. Rocket League's on both systems, And I play on my Xbox. I play a lot of Rocket League and Apex and stuff. But it's kind of like a rut. You get stuck in playing the same thing over. So playing something new, I enjoy it. What's your favorite weapon style to use in that game?
In that game, my favorite loadout I'm using now is the I guess it's the saw, but it's called something else in that game, obviously, I guess for copyright reasons.
Right.
But it's the saw, LMG, and I use the Kel-Tec, which is also called something else, but it's the double barrel pump action until I can get the full auto.
Right, the full auto shotgun will be super nice.
The shotgun's definitely the best for the AIs, and then I unleash my saw on the Predator, and it does massive damage, doesn't it, as you've seen?
Yeah. I tried to, instead of reloading my clip against the Predator, because usually you have enough time to get a clip off, and if he's running at you, you don't have time to reload and put a second clip in. I just
use the LMG.
Right, I just switch over to my shotgun, and I pop him a couple of times. But for me, I've used, it's like the AUG, it's just a regular machine gun. I can't remember but it's the second class of the machine gun tier. It
looks like the AUG?
Yeah. I don't know what they call it in that one.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I like the sniper because both of us, we found, are very adept at seeing the Predator while he's invisible or in his camouflage jumping around the place. So, I'm good at, if I see him, I can quickly look at him and, pop, 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 hit him 2 or 3 times with my sniper, which, obviously, sniper rounds will do a lot more damage. So, typically, that's my favorite one, but I have my preset set out for, if I'm feeling like running a machine gun or a sniper, I can do either or. But I will say that Predator is a breath of fresh air when it comes to a fun little multiplayer. Like I said, if you're looking for something simple, fun, that you come home from a stressful day and all you have is 15, 20 minutes to play, you can hop on this. There's no thinking. You just go and shoot. Yeah. Usually, I wake up. Holly wakes me up about an hour or so earlier than I need to be to head to work. So usually, I'm dressed and ready to go, and I have about an hour to kill. So I usually either watch SportsCenter or I will turn on my PlayStation and I'll play a couple games of Predator before I go to work. So it's super easy and fun like that. One game, since I brushed off my PlayStation, and one game that I really wanted to beat because I enjoyed it and it was a super stunning game, was Horizon Zero Dawn. I re-downloaded that bad boy, and I have getting ready to start it today. Didn't have time to, been doing some stuff today, so I didn't have time to start it, but I downloaded that in Rocket League, and compared to my Xbox Rocket League and where I am on PlayStation, I literally have 3 cars that I could use, and I'm used to using the smaller cars and not the trucks or the vans. So how I hit the ball is completely different. But yeah, we should definitely play some Rocket League. You and Trevor said that y'all were supposedly really good, so we'll...
it's been a while, so I have to warm back up.
Right, well, we'll just have to see. But you played a little bit of Horizon Zero Dawn, right?
I beat it.
Oh, you beat it?
Mm-hmm.
You thought it was a pretty good game?
Oh yeah, I loved it.
So, I should be expecting a very fun, story-rich game, right?
Oh yeah, it's a good story.
I started it when it first came out. I just never finished it because I'm, ADHD when it comes to video games. As soon as I see something shiny, I'm onto that one. So, it's about time I've quit buying so many games, and I'm beating some of my old ones. But yeah. That's where I'm at in life right now. What games are you planning on playing besides Predator?
Well, before I was asleep at work, I was playing Odyssey again, trying to beat it.
Alright, I have that too. So I'm going to be bouncing between Odyssey and Horizon. But, yeah, and in between that, I've been catching back up on Digimon. I'm burning through my little 20-minute Digimon episodes. I saw that they released the new Sailor Moon. It's on Hulu. Watched a lot of Sailor Moon with my cousin Leanne growing up. Yeah, I think that's about it. I can just sit here and ramble, but we will save you from the rambling man, because it could easily be 20 more minutes of me just rambling about stuff I've watched or seen, and so we'll save you from that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Jacob, do you have anything else that you wanted to add before we close this bad boy down?
I do not.
He does not. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Not exactly sure when this will release. We are hoping to get back on some kind of a schedule. COVID-19 really knocked us for a scheduling loop, but we are working on getting everything back in some kind of order. Thanks guys for hanging around. We love you. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Peace.